And Dawnbreaker.
Like you said, you know, they've got this ward over here on the side, so Thompson absolutely knows. He really would give anything for it, but just not able to. I feel like this whole mid lane, he's been sitting so low.
Sticking down. Seb miscalculated a little bit. You're absolutely right. They're trying to, you know, give themselves a window to come back and recover on these cores because the lanes are really sad.
Bottom lane, Lace. Ooh, they need maybe one more hit, and there it is. No one's going to claim a life, and they're going to go after Sweden Strong, going out the Sprout. Just need a little bit more damage. KidTrack trying to kite, and that's a double kill now for this position 1 Nature's Prophet. This feels so bad. Like, I'm watching over in the mid lane. Like, KidTrack, he's sitting in level 5, and he is a support. But, like, Lorinoff is just... he can't do anything about it. Top lane, though, they are making some moves on Kadara as they just cut through the trees with the axes. They've got the Centaur army, and it's going to be Rezo who finishes them off, as now this tower ripe for the taking. There's just really nothing that PuckChamp can do to stop it at this time.
Yeah, I mean, PuckChamp, they have some tools available now, but they're so far behind in farm.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely being as efficient as possible. We do see a smoke play coming out from the side of PuckChamp because they need this jungle. They can't afford to be giving up all this real estate at under 10 minutes into the game. That just feels awful. Top lane, though, they see low skill. They'll go use the cookie over on the Centaur. Have the Dawnbreaker ulti in, but on the back lines, they're trying to take care of Thompson. It looks like they're going to be able to do it, as now Seb out of mana. He does have himself a wand, but I don't think he's going to be able to survive this. So he will end up dying with a full rotation coming out from the side of PuckChamp.
PuckChamp is that they don't have what they expect from mid lane. They don't have that Orb of Corrosion plus Maelstrom on Ember that you would want by now. Oh, bottom, they're gonna try and kill off.
They're pincering hard on the Dawnbreaker. They get the lift off. She's not going to be able to use that hammer to get away. They got bigger fish to fry, so see if they can make anything happen, or if the Spidey sense will tingle over here on no one, because they're really closing in fast. Now, it looks like he doesn't seem to realize it. Yeah, that is looking like a dead no one. So a great pick off here coming out for the side of PuckChamp. Just trying to slow them down a little bit, but they do have to go and push this wave out, because it just continuously is being shoved. He's honestly so lucky that they didn't, like, get his courier, too, because there'd be nothing worse than losing that BKB timing. They see low skill KidTrack. And poke away just a little bit. Gets the psionic traps. Look at how far Thompson is back here, just throwing out the hits onto Sweden Strength. Look at the global signs. They've already used the roar, but Rezo, he will end up dying, because the rest of the team is very, very split up. Seb over here, too, not looking too great. They've already lost low skill. So Seb gonna try to hop down to the bottom. He sees Thompson. Can they turn this around? Can they get the kill over onto Lace? They can, but they will end up losing Thompson. And they'll lose Sweden Strong too.
Man, you really have to announce it like old G.
Old G, yeah, you can't.
OG, not OG, chat.
Now Kadara looks like he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, as he has been just a little bit too close to where everybody had smoked. So
no, you just back up, say, okay, we did tremendous damage. Now back up, take control. They're gonna farm even more. What PuckChamp need, I think, is to bring down the supports quickly and just win the fight by sheer number advantage. They need to use the Dawnbreaker ulti and the silence to get these supports down.
All right, well, they're going to open up. They found Thompson. They found Seb. BKB from low skill trying to finish off Thompson, trying to get there just enough closely. As you can see, Laura jumps onto the back lines. They've already lost Seb. They finally get Thompson. They'll be able to take down KidTrack. The roar gets used from Rezo as he snaps up the regen. And it looks like the Nature's Prophet is going to be able to teleport as well. They really want this kill, though. Can they get there fast enough? Yes, they can. 4 dead on the side of Old G as PuckChamp hits back and is going to try to get themselves their second tower of the game.
To deward and prep for the next Roche. Aegis is going to decide this game, but PuckChamp, they know that, so instead they go hyper aggressive.
Look at this smoke. I love this play. I love how they just make their way over, immediately save resolution. He's going to go for the roar, but it doesn't matter. He just pops when low skill goes and hits him. They take down the creep too.
Teams having traps on it. They both see what's going on.
I mean, you can already see that no one says, all right, if you're going to go for Roche, then I'm going to take your Rex. You've got no one here to deal with me.
Ooh.
And it's not the fastest Roche right now, despite, you know, you do have the TA with the death, so she's got the Meld Strike. And look at this. The Snapfire Kiss is raining down. They're going to use the Global Silence to try to ensure that they can get this Roche. And they do manage it, but now they're all stuck inside the pit as Lace just takes all these clicks from Thompson.
Oh, the TP in as well.
They are trying to get over there, but looks like Lorinoff's going to be able to escape. The damage is already done, though. They lost both sets of racks here in the top lane, and there's a lot of damage over here on this mid tower, too.
BKB is all important, I believe. Against Gleipnir from Nature's Prophet, you can easily get chain stunned by a roar or a lift. You don't want to risk it.
See them waiting very patiently behind Swedenstrong in case they try to jump him, because they know that things are split right now. Top lane, Lace though gets lifted by Kitrak, getting clicked back. Leapnir being used as well because no one's there. Assassinate trying to come in. They need to get a couple more hits and they'll still be able to get the kill on the Dawnbreaker. BKB's already been used by no one though. Rezo taking so much damage from low skill with these hits from the side blades too. Will force OG a little bit back. Thompson still dragging behind just a bit, but realizes that he's in a good position. They can't really close the gap on him right now.
Oh, this standoff right now. Both teams know this next Roche is massive. This is the third Roche.
8 seconds.
Not want to lose it.
Big sweaty. Drop another trap in. They've already got the Hawk over on the side that's about to time out. Do put some plays over onto Kidaro here. They get the lip, they've got the vision. There's just no silencer, and this Roche is up and running. But you can see Lornoff, he dives into the back lane. He wants to get rid of Kitrak as fast as possible, and it looks like he's going to be able to do that. Global Silence is going to get used. A nice Dawnbreaker ulti, followed up with the Starfisher. Oh my goodness, Thompson getting yo-yoed around. They have to finish him off, and he's still alive during all this while Lornoff is just getting ticked down. They'll end up losing Lace. Somehow Thompson alive during all of that as they just start running over at the side of PuckChamp.
By the way, but he has Satanic coming off, and that Satanic was massive in that fight.
My God.
And you can see how tanky he is. He has almost 40 armor on this hero. You think that Sniper is this squishy little guy. You can just go on him, right? Easy. No, they used everything they had to bring him down there, but just not enough. Even though he bought back and used his ulti, it just meant that he wasn't really close enough to help his team with the rest of his abilities in time.
It was definitely interesting because it looked fairly decent going in, but because they couldn't finish off Thompson, it felt like just a lot of just concern. He's the Gleipnir over onto low skill. He doesn't have that BKB available. He's already used a Kidaro, just trying to run away from Thompson. He's just plinking away out. He gets forced forward, going in for a little bit more here. As low skill sitting behind him, he doesn't even notice. He's got his eyes just so focused on Lace. They've already taken that low skill. Couple more clicks. This is feeling like old G. Very, very confident. See a slight coming out here from Lornoff. They're going to go for that Solar Guard. They'll finally be able to take down Kitrak, but their eyes are, of course, over on Thompson. They're trying to close the gap. A roar from Rezo onto the backlines, onto Lace. It's looking like they're gonna lose the Dawnbreaker. Swedenstrong drop in the tree. Seb hops forward, gets the kill, and this is looking like the end.
Yeah, I think that's going to be all she wrote. They do have 2 more buybacks, but with TA dead without buyback here, that is looking rough. And the real story here is that both Thompson and No One have been so hard to bring down every single fight. They're going to go in. They're buying back.
They're trying. They might as well, right? There's the refresher, though, on Rezo. Jump onto the back lines, over onto No One, then Thompson. And they just can't decide who they want to focus. Now, poor Lace is just not going to be able to do much of anything here.
But I think it can work pretty well. However, Gyro and Io, it's not really about laning stage that combo gets strong. It's later down the road when they start making rotations. Oh, the glimpse bottom.
There it is. There is your first blood as they end up losing resolution. Level 7. So yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I'd be surprised if they didn't get aggressive with the Blink Dagger, with the ultimate online here for Seb. And they know for a fact that they've got Swedenstrong down here this entire time.
Yeah,
this could be a quick pick. Yep, there it is.
They're going to get him.
I love how Resolution just runs in with Primal Beast at the last second each time.
Already called out. Old G are drawing the lines. They're saying, yeah, they're coming this way.
Yeah,
they're absolutely
there's going to be the relocate over on Swedenstrong, but that does leave Thompson by himself. And they're waiting patiently over here thinking, okay, they're going to come back in. They do view Thompson. They'll go drop the Static Storm, drop the Unleash, and also the Exo to make sure that they get something out of this. They'll get a glimpse back. So it's just Kitrak on his own now. There's no other glimpse. It's just a silence, and they don't have anything to cancel the TP. So not really as effective as they would have liked, but at least they're able to go and put No One away.
Old veterans have that. They fake that they're smoking over to the push. Instead of going there, they smoke over to the Ancients and get the kill there.
That's a dead Kidaro, and might be a dead Swedenstrong too. Yeah, even going for the Echo Slam. Swedenstrong trying his best he can, but in comes No One. There's no way that he makes it out alive. So it's just a feed train almost, although they were already in position. They just happened to get jumped upon, and not walking in one by one, but Thompson here. Place getting off a couple of these hits. They do have Lornoff nearby, so he has perhaps been just a little bit too far across that river himself.
Clean Dota is also the name of the game for No One. He hasn't died a single time yet on his Gyro.
Ooh, they know that Thompson's there. Up the blinding light, fall with the BKB from Lace, toss back, some of the pulverize, couple more hits, they'll be able to just take out the Tiny immediately. Now they're looking to see who else they can get. They get a glimpse back over onto no one, and he's gonna have to go use that Satanic, try to get himself away as they do land over onto the backlines. Resolution runs through, should be able to finish off Kadaro. Low skill teleporting away, they hit the Exorcism over on Lorinov.
Crystal is after Aghanims, now into Yules, and they're chasing Nature's Prophet.
Oh yeah, oh, even going for the slam again, and you don't want to risk yourself out there just yet, even though Thompson's not even in the vicinity just yet.
Yeah, and he's about to just act as the vanguard here on Jarrow, just going straight in, leading the way. As I say that, Resolution wants to...
Just throws the rocket, Kadaro, oh yeah. Try to go and split apart the... Oh god, alright.
Yeah, can't even get close. The flak cannon and the Fissure. We see the range on that Fissure as well, coming in with extra Psychic Headbands. So obnoxious. Marcy looking for a chance to go around, maybe.
They're gonna have low skill up in just a moment, so I'm just not sure how they forced them out here. Like, this is one of the issues. And like, look at this Resolution. He just goes, uses BKB, starts stomping, shaking this old man on a camel as into the back lines here. They try to make the play over onto Thompson. Looks like they might be able to do enough to no one. He's already used the Satanic. They've already taken down Thompson, so they're gonna have to wait a second time. Seb waiting off to the side, but there's only really so much that he can do with this Fissure. So it's looking pretty good right now. Looks like maybe they can get this kill on to no one, but he survives it just a little bit longer. Eventually they get Kid Track, and now Resolution. He's alone. They need some way to drag him back, and they have it with the glimpse. He's gonna try to be stompy, but the Gleipnir's there to hold him into place. And just like that, you've got 4 dead on the side of Old G and that Aegis.
As well as the BKB and Satanic, of course.
Yeah, they're forcing them back now.
More than forcing. Already got a quick Rex. Easy peasy.
Between Strong realizing I have to be the one to clean out these waves, try to push them away, but they're gonna need more than that. In fact, Lace, look at Lace's positioning. He's really far back there. No one is separated. Getting a couple of these hits. They need a little bit more damage. In comes Kid Track, though. He's silenced up. They're gonna see if they can get as many hits off as they can before no one can really get back in there. There it is. There's that Sonic Storm being tossed down. Lace getting shaken around. He is going to end up dying, but they've already taken down no one. And now they're chasing after Rezo. Thompson throwing out all the trees possible. They'll end up losing Guitar, but they get Rezo, and now the chase is on. They've got Spirit Siphon. They've got the Yules into place too. You can see the Death Prophet. She's trying to kite as best as she can with the Exorcism. They'll be able to get the kill on Thompson. A lot of creeps coming in this bottom wave too.
Oh, Lace is going. He wants to fight.
He's looking for it. He jumps in immediately over onto no one. They get the stun off. They're trying to get the heals on top of everything else. The Exorcism being tossed too. Tree volley tossing out over onto Lace. He's got to be careful. He's going to have to leap away. The Static Storm dragging back over onto no one. Can they get the damage off in time? Can they do enough? It's looking really, really good. They'll finish off no one. Low skill sitting so very low. He goes, he uses his Satanic to get his health right back up as Lace continuing to try to handle. Just clock down over on Rezo. And Lace somehow still alive. No, the last tree will connect. I feel like they're going to try to perhaps make their way over.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, there's the buyback from Rezo.
They're trying. No Jarrow that.
They don't want to let them have this. They don't have their Marcy though. And again, like I said, no Exo. Nice Fissure coming out here from Seb. Look at the vision. Try to just cancel it out so he can't make his way over there too fast. Rezo's kind of getting stuck over here on the side. And there it is. There's the Ignis getting dropped over onto Thompson. He's got the Stutter Bison on him too. And they've just got so much damage. Yule's coming into play, trying to just buy a bit more time. But Seb also getting dragged down into that. Ignis Fatus. Kid Track stuck on the cliffside here. Rezo trying to run away. Can they finish off Kid Track fast enough? No, he's going to be able to survive. The question is Rezo going to be able to? It looks like he will be able to because they just don't have that lockdown. But oh my god, let's go in. All right, and that's Arosh. Thompson continuing to just toss these trees over at the side of PuckChamp. You can feel they want to make this happen, but perhaps they pushed it just a little bit too hard, as now you can see Old G rather, sees low skill over here. We'll see Resolution start to run in with his face.
He still has Aegis though, going on that hero when he has high ground behind him and his entire team there.
Look at the damage from Thompson, holy. Another tree coming out. Gonna use the call down over onto no one. They've used the sheep stick and a silence. Low skill though. Sitting in the middle of all of this. The Echo Sim over into the back lines and will be able to finally take down Lorinov. And that is of course the Aegis that's going to get removed now from low skill. In fact, he tries to use the BKB. He wants to run out, but the damage is too much coming out from no one. They're smoked up. They're looking for a wrap play. Maybe looking for the Isle, perhaps. Maybe looking for Seb. I know the positioning is very important, but Thompson's sitting very far behind. They do have the vision.
That Aghanim's disruptor.
Oh, they will get revealed. Jump forward immediately. Gonna try to do as much damage as they can. Over to no one. And it looks like they've got the silence. They'll be able to take down no one. They'll take down Kittrack. Beautifully done from the side of PuckChamp as they buy back. Getting up some more vision, but they need to be careful. Thompson nearby. On the low ground, they have the vision. They drop the Will-O-Wisp. Thompson, though, over to the side. Blinks. Nice regen rune available. Hex. No one does end up getting Hex's life. Jumps in with that BKB. Starts punching away. The IO, though, in place. It looks like Resolution. He's looking a little bit scared. He just gets punched down. He just went for the refresher, too. So now the chase is on. They get the silence off on no one. They need to get more, though. The BKB over on Lauren. Off he goes. He eats the cheese. Kittrack gonna have to drag his way back. But again, they have the sheep stick. They've got this damage coming out from Death Prophet. They should be able to get rid of the IO. And now they found themselves a toss back over onto Sep. They'll be able to get that kill, too. A double kill as no one teleports away in the tree line. You can see Thompson also having to TP out. And they've got creeps in that base. They can continue. No buyback on Sep. No buyback on Resolution. Tree volley getting tossed over into low skill. I'm gonna go drop the Will-O-Wisp. Kadaro jumps in. Look at the balls on this disruptor as he grabs himself. No, and he is dead. They are forced to buy back. Kittrack also now going to die. No buyback on the IO. Oh my god. Your boy.
Handling them.
Your boy there.
Yeah, Kidaro, he knows what he's doing. He's going in for a glimpse here, looking for a tiny.
He's gonna drag him right back in. Thompson, he's gonna get Hex, he's gonna get glimpsed there, and he's gonna get everything tossed at him until he is dead. He does have buyback, but I don't know. This is looking pretty tough.
Just poke them, but they're going for Thorm.
Exo's up. They can go forward yet again. Yeah, in fact, Lorenoff, that's immediately what you see. They're done with this game. They say, we want to go game 3. Let's go. As Lace just dances around Thompson, beats him to a pulp. No one's trying to fight. He has not activated his Satanic just yet here. And he looks like he might have to, but it's too late. He just gets smacked around. Reza teleporting in, has his BKB. He's trying, but he just gets bashed away by the Marcy. Couple more clicks on to do it. And they have it. Only Seb is alive, and he's watching his Ancient just crumble. I don't think they have quite enough unless they decide to go for the teleport here. The follow-up is here, though, with Seb and Thompson. Shadow Realm giving them just a little bit more time, but don't really have anything to quite save himself, I think, here. Yeah, no, drops the Bramble Maze. It's too late. What? So his real name wasn't actually Carl, right? It just kind of sounded similar, if I recall. I think
isn't it? His name was Kale, right?
Kale, yeah. They made it Carl.
But then they just named him Carl instead.
Yeah. I'd like to think it's after Carl Sagan, but this is looking like a dead Thompson with a nice toss back into the setup split earth from Lorenoff. Another chase after Seb, but he does have himself the invis. They'll sprout him into place, but they don't have any follow-up beyond that. Black Hold here in the bottom lane because no one is all alone, and they get the toss up into the air. So a very value first ultimate coming out from Lace. I mean, this was the game to play an Earthshaker, right? Middle lane, though. Looks like Lorenoff trying to find an opening. Open up with the lightning. Has a cold snap here. Sweet and Strong followed up, though. Gets skewered, though. Followed up with the Mortimer Kisses. Doing so much damage here in the mid lane. The toss away. Lorenoff, is he going to be able to survive it? He's still here. Gets the kill over here. He'll get Seb. And eventually Resolution will be able to take care of Lorenoff. But he takes Stan Thompson quite a bit here in this mid lane. There's a lot of death.
Sweet and Strong has been scouted. Kittrack.
Yeah, they use the... Static Storm, no one chipping away over here. Doesn't quite have that Dessa just yet, but doing plenty of damage. In fact, one more hit should be able to do the trick. He's actually going to just put a little bit more damage out because he knows he's dead.
Kill in the game here. Going for a Deso build first. He has the double hammer. Just needs the Blightstone Gold as well. Enigma in trouble.
Yeah, it's looking like a dead Enigma. Nothing much that they can really do about this. Try to stay alive a little bit longer using the mech, but we'll end up dying, and this tower belongs to the side of Old G. I mean, there's a double damage outside of this, like, pit. I think you go for the Roche. If somebody wanders in your path, obviously you murder them, but now's the time. That is some very good luck.
Do they have 1-point Exort? They don't, but he's very close to it. He could go 1-point Exort and have the Electric.
Oh, they're smoked up, though. They're looking for the opening. Sweet and Strong jumping in the toss up, dropping the Static Storm. Immediately, Sweet and Strong just disappears, as does Thompson. RP is going to get used. Seb, though, he's ticking down too much damage. The Black Hole will get used on top of everything else. Won't manage to cancel it out. Rezo not sitting with much mana left. No one also taking so much damage here. Can they finish him off? It's looking like they'll be able to do it as they kill Rezo. They kill no one, and only Kittrack is able to walk away. I mean, I guess on the bright side, this is not a lineup that can easily... Oh, hold on to that thought. They found themselves Thompson here. They've got the Dust. They've got Mountix, and low skill Hobson. Still going to be Lacey gets the final hit.
On the vision.
Yeah. They found themselves a little disruptor over here, so Kit Track is immediately ripped apart. Rezo popping the mech, trying to help out. They need to get the catch, though. They need to get there a little bit closer, a little bit faster, and they just don't quite have a Thompson, though. Will go in, throw out the tornado, plus the Mortimer's Kiss. This is not looking good now for Kadaro. Lace making his way over. It's going to take a little bit of damage, but they still managed to find themselves resolution, because he did have to hold still for a little bit to get off that ultimate.
The Treants are the Treants and Eidolons are kind of making it hard for Radiant to smoke if they want to. But PuckChamp, they're already going.
They're gonna go for the terrorize immediately. There's the BKB. Comes out. Nice RP though. Over onto the backlines. Over onto 2. But they'll follow it up now with that storm. And they'll end up getting Lace. Not gonna be able to do it. And they just pop Kadaro completely. But they have their own BKBs over here on the side. Big Dagger over onto Sweden Strong. Resolution trying to put out more damage. They've got the Brambles down too. Not looking good for Sweden Strong. He's going to end up dying. 3 dead on the side of PuckChamp. That opens the door now for the roast here.
And went aggressive. And then, of course, Seb. What a beautiful RP there. He was in the right position.
I like the way that Seb is standing very nearby, just in case Blink is going to get canceled out. Oh my god, but it doesn't matter, Kadaro. Woo! I haven't seen, we've only seen the one black hole. Okay, they're going to toss back over to No One with the Terrorize. Can they lock her down for long enough, though? There's the Greaves coming into play. Some more damage being dumped out here by the Shrek. That is going to be the Aegis. They'll be able to get something out of this. She's coming back up again. They need to be careful thinking about looking for the stomp button. There it is, a jump forward from that. Loves the fan of knives as well. Push them away. Sweden Strong here. No mana left. Do they go for the dive? There's the question. As they do go for a little bit of a glimpse. Lace getting into position. Still holding onto the black hole. We'll use those Guardian Greaves.
Oh.
Gonna get hit with a Scatter Blast. Okay, how do you feel about that? Because I know in the past we've had other disruptors. I think it was during like the last chance qualifiers, right? Where we were seeing teams that were going for this rush. Are they ahead enough where they can afford to do this without it? I mean, when you get little pickoffs and kills like this, probably. But over on the back line, another RP comes off. They'll just rip apart low enough to lose Sweden Strong. Somehow here, Kadaro. Nope, he is gonna get chased down. Not gonna be able to get that pick off as they do spot Kadaro over here. Gonna cookie hop down, slow down just a little bit, throw out the Cursed Crown, but no one is hot on the heels here. And while this is going on, a whole other fight over in the mid lane. They wanted to get Seb, but they're not going to be able to. As Sweden Strong will get cut apart. And now look at this Lace trying to run away. Doesn't want it. See, the Terrorize keeps getting wound up here by Kadaro. Gonna go try to drop it over here onto No One. Lace just can't seem to really get himself out of this predicament because the BKB gets popped from No One. He's looking to maybe make another play. Maybe jump over onto Lornoff. Can't quite find him. We'll blink back, though, to join the rest of the team. As the buyback comes out now from the Tiny. This map just keeps getting scarier and scarier too because they do have a gem on resolution. They'll go and find themselves the Nature's Prophet. Looks like Kit Track though. Oh, it looks like he's gonna survive because No One is here. So he jumps and the pushback is a special delivery from Seb. He says, I heard that you like to kill Dark Willows, and we've got one right over here. No problem. The dagger comes in, even though she gets stunned up by the Cursed Crown. Still, the Phantom Assassin continues to kill.
They're sticking around, trying to go for something.
I mean, they're not even together. Like, look at this. No one's just hitting the tower. Sweden Strong's like, oh, I don't think I can do this by myself. They'll get a toss back. Okay, low skills here. They're doing a decent amount of damage, but she's got the Satanic and the BKB. So they're going to continue to try to hit, but it's being stuck in the corner now. Will end up falling. Lace getting into position. Starts a black hole a little bit early, but he definitely wants to make sure that they can get rid of this Phantom Assassin, and they will indeed be able to do it this time around because of a dive. Gotta look on the bright side. They're smoked up, though, over here on the side of PuckChamp. Interesting that they're opting to do this when they don't have everyone. In fact, the blink forward BKB from Seb will ensure that they can set up here, perhaps, you know, making this jump over onto Sweden Strong. And he should be very dead as the rest of the team says, nope, we're not doing this now. Our Tiny's dead. We don't have our Willow.
Oh, no. They see Willow.
No, Kadaro. I mean, Lace is here. So is the... Oh, Lord off immediately jumped in, but there it is. There's the black hole over onto Kit Track, over onto No One. They're not going to be able to get him out in time. So follow up though, Seb with a great RP. They absolutely pop here, trying to follow up with some more damage. No One, yes, they managed to get the kill, but now Lord off, he's getting clicked down here by resolution. He wasn't expecting the damage, like you said. As low skill looks like he just wants to teleport the heck out.
Wow. He gets out.
They bought back over on the PA. Sweden Strong running for his life now is going to get just dragged back here by Seb. Another couple clicks and they just push him right through.
Yeah, they can't get mega creeps immediately because there is a tier 2 tower. So if they back out, they can get Roche, play it safe.
Low skill needs to get out of there and he needs to get out of there fast. He stops. They have the vision. They jump forward over onto low skill and they just rip them apart. All right.
Here she goes.
No black hole for another 50. This is looking very scary now for PuckChamp. They are very reliant on that. Again, the blink forward here coming out from Swedenstrong. He was hoping that he could toss back, but he's not able to do it fast enough. So he's going to be able to get pushed out here. The jump back in, the toss back. He's gone very deep here over onto Note. Can they finish him off? Yes, that's going to be an Aegis. Can they get them a second time, though, is the question. The meatballs get dropped. They've got the Curse Crown onto the back lines from Seb, trying to keep him alive, trying to get the save. We'll be able to skewer forward. The BKB is coming out, and massive buybacks will come out as well. As you can see, Seb clicking away over here, gonna be able to take down the Leshek low skill, running for his life now.
The first kill was nice, but getting her twice is so hard when all of old G come in to back her up.
I mean, they don't have our piece. That is the other shred of hope. If they can find this opening, if they can get the positioning, it is so hard though.
Snapfire is just doing it.
Swedenstrong's toss back over onto Seb. There's force out the BKB. Swedenstrong does get pushed forward into the middle of everyone, so he is going to end up dying. And this is an open agent. Kittrack a little bit off the mark here with that storm. Lay still alive. He pops the BKB, but he can't get in there. It's looking real rough right now. Thompson's godlike. He gets Kidaro. Low skill has the BKB. He's clicking away over here on Thompson, but this ancient,
yeah,
they need to defend it. I don't think they can. Can they go for this play? Kittrack, the jump forward here from Seb pushes them out into just everyone over on the side of old G. I think that's the end. There's the G.